So just to get right to the point, this video is going to be about Super Bowl Sunday, okay? I'm not a sports fan, but I hear that the girlies like sports. So I'm going to do Mahomes first. So we uploaded the photo from Google, of course, and then we're going to remove the background. We're going to add a SB for Super Bowl for the for Cricut's sake, because they always want you to label something. So we're gonna upload this and we're gonna put it to the side, right? I try to make this video quick, but yeah, it's probably gonna be kind of long. Anyway, so we're gonna do Jalen next. So here goes Jalen. We remove the background from him and we're going to upload, okay? And so we're going to use the font, what is it, Caslon Black is going to be what we're going to use for the font for Mahomes and Hurts. This video was kind of made quickly, so you're going to see a few mistakes here and there, because if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you know I'm full of mistakes. I'm human. It happens. As I make more videos, hopefully I'll get better. But anyway, so we added the names to the pictures, and we're going to center them to make sure everything's in the center. Right now, we want to add the offset. So the offset is going to be 0.128. And I'm so sorry that this part is blurry. I tried to record it over, but it was just a big mess, and I wanted to hurry up and get it out before Super Bowl. So then we're going to do Mahomes in 0.128 also, because I'm just going to try to keep everything basically the same between the two pair of earrings. Now we're going to grab one of the shapes and we're going to duplicate it, because this is how we're going to make our earring hole. All right, so once we duplicate the circle, we're going to make one of them a little bit smaller so we can put it in the center. And then we're going to make sure we highlight the original circle and the smaller circle together. And then we're going to slice that circle in half. So basically the slice feature is like you're cutting it, you know, cutting the hole in half, or cutting a hole in the hole. You know what I'm saying. If you use Cricut, then you know what I'm saying. So we're going to slice that up, and then I don't know why I duplicated two real big, because what I should have did was make the 2.5 first and then duplicate that, but I didn't. So yeah, so you're going to slice the hole, you're going to highlight both of the holes, and then you're going to make the size 0.25 or 0.28 for each hole that you make. Sometimes 0.25 is too small, but you know, 0.28 is fine. So then we're going to add the hole to the top of the shadow, and we're going to weld it to the top of the shadow, okay? Because we want the Cricut to know that the hole is going to be added to the shadow, okay? That's how we're going to make the earring. So here I am centering Jalen back on the earring. You know, just making sure everything is going to be centered. This part I took a little bit too long with, but it's fine, because I wanted to make sure everything was going to be good. Even though I was in rush mode, I still wanted to be able to thoroughly show you, but it's still kind of blurry. And so, but once you start to do this on your own, you will start to understand what I'm doing. So basically, I'm speeding up the Mahomes part because I'm doing exactly what I did on Jalen's on Mahomes, okay? So, or Patrick, whatever y'all want to call these men. I'm not a sports gal, okay? But I am an accessory girl, and I know how it feels to want to rep somebody that you like. Okay, so this is your opportunity to rep your team. So now we're going to make sure that we highlight both players, because we want the earrings to be 3 inches in width and 2.96 inches in length. Okay, not too big, not too small, you know, well, or you can make it as small as you want, but I particularly like big earrings, so I made them this kind of big, even though I'm not going to wear them, but just for the sake of this video, I made them kind of big. And so we're just making sure everything is going to be lined up well. Now I'm trying to figure out how to duplicate everything. This part I always have to slow down and think, because my brain be moving too fast. So basically you want to duplicate each picture 3 times, okay? I'm going the long way around in this video, but you want to duplicate the picture 3 times, and then you want to make one of those horizontal. The one that's going to be horizontal is the one that is going to go on the back of the earring, okay? Then you want to also duplicate the shadow 3 times. 2 for the front, 1 for the back. The one that's going to be for the back, that's the one you want to make horizontal, because you want it to match the front, okay? So when somebody, if the wind blows, like I said in my first video when I broke all this down, when the wind blows, if it blows your earring, you want to be able for the person that's looking at you to see exactly on the back, you know, exactly how it looks on the back, on the front, from the front or whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so then you also want to duplicate the name. Sometimes I do 4 times because my Cricut be tripping. So if it messes up one of the letters, I don't want to have to go back and redo the whole process. So I always duplicate the names a couple times, so that way I can have extra letters in case one of the letters gets stuck on the board or rips or whatever the case may be. You don't want to keep having to do this. And so this is how everything is going to look for now, until I realize something is wrong. So you see the duplicate of for the back is horizontal. You see how Hertz is backwards and Mahomes is backwards, because you want that on the back of the earring, okay? It'll all make sense once you start to make the earrings yourself, you know? And so I'm just trying to figure out everything. And now I'm going to color. Now this is where things are going to change. Once I get to the end of the video, you're going to see that I wanted to do the letters for Mahomes in red, and I wanted the background to be gold, right? I wanted the shadow part to be gold. And then for Hertz, I wanted the background to be silver, and then the letters to be green. But things didn't work out with my Cricut. One of the mats got messed up, and I had to wait for Amazon to bring me more mats. It was just a whole situation. Okay. I'm not going to complain or whatever, but yeah, so I just switched it all up. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to keep showing you what I got. Okay. So I'm making sure I got my 3 shadows for each side. I got my, duplicates, everything lined up. These are the colors I was going to use. I went through that really fast. Yep. I sure did. So now I'm just making sure. So this is how I wanted it to look originally, but things change. I'm peeling off the letters. So, you know, just basic stuff. You know how that go. Taking off the letters. All this stuff I know I wanted to cut out for real, because I showed this before. But then I was thinking, like, what if somebody new see this video and wants to look at it? But if you're new and this is going too fast, I have another video explaining everything that I'm doing, and it's broken down better. I think since I rushed this video, it's maybe hard to follow. But for the people that see my other one, they know exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm gluing the pieces together, and so you see how the front basically is going to be doubled. So we're going to double that part up, and the back is, you know, the back matches the front, you know. That's why you want to make the back horizontal, so everything can match up. Like I said, you want them to be able to see the front and the back to look exactly the same. And so according to this shadow, this looks like it's Mahomes. So yeah. So here goes Hertz. I'm going to go ahead and glue the picture down. And what kind of glue I use Mod Podge. In this video, I use the super glossy. Sometimes I just use the regular glossy or the gloss one, but it don't matter as long as it sticks. Okay. As long as it sticks down. So in this part, I couldn't figure out which one was his front face and which one was his back face, because they look exactly the same. On my faces, I guess my face is not asymmetrical. Is that what they call it? When it looks different when you do it at a different angle. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I'm putting the pieces together. And the earrings are starting to come along well, but It's gonna be a part in a video, and I want y'all to pay attention if you made it this far. Pay attention because I did something, and I want to know if you can leave in the comments what I did. What is the biggest mistake of this video that I did? When I shared this to social media, they caught it. Well, one person caught it. No one else said anything. They probably caught it, but they, it's hard to get people to like and engage with your content sometimes. So when I put it on my Instagram story, ain't nobody really say nothing. I was just like, what was the mistake I made? They ain't say anything. But anyway, that was the Mahomes. So I got Mahomes done, and this is me doing the back, and this is what I mean by horizontal, because this is how it's going to look when you put it on horizontal. Now it's Hert's turn. He's super fine. So Hertz, if you watching this, just know you fine. You are so fine. Not that Patrick looks bad now, okay? Not that he looks bad, but, Hertz is super fine. But, yeah, anyway, back to the video. I got lost in the sauce. So, putting the letters on, everything's all well. Y'all know how to do this part. Fairly easy, super easy. And, yeah, so the mistake is here. In case, I'm just going to give you a little hint. The mistake is here, and I can't believe I caught it. Matter of fact, I did not catch it until I was taking pictures of the earrings to show other people, because me and my auntie be sharing pictures back and forth of creations that we make. And so when I was taking pictures to show other people, that's when I noticed. I was like, this is some elementary school stuff here, and I can't believe I didn't catch it. But anyway, give yourself some grace. Now, if this was for an actual customer, and I'm sorry for all the background noise, if this was for an actual customer, of course I will remake them. But for the sake of this video, I was like, no, I'm not even gonna remake it, because it's just a tutorial on how to make them, and then of course the person watching knows how to do it the right way. Okay. Front is done. Now doing the back. This is what I meant by that one part that you had to do horizontal. This is going to be the back. So that way, if the wind blows, or I don't know why I was getting the wind blow excuse, but yeah, I like that. And so I'm adding the resin, and you can add regular pour on resin that you have to wait 24 hours for. But I'm lazy, so most of the time I use a UV resin. And this is the first one, the first earring. It came out so cute. It came out really, really cute. And the more you do these, the better you will get. It's only been a year for me since I've learned how to do this. So of course, the more time I spend doing them, I'll get better. But as of right now, this is not too bad. For handmade, this is not too bad at all. And I hope you understood everything that I did in the video. If you didn't, you can leave me some comments to let me know something else that you would like to see, or one thing that you would like me to elaborate on, because I try to not to make the video so super long. I like to get to the point, let you know what you need to do, and hopefully you obtain the information. And I'm adding the hook for Jalen's earring. I used a silver hook, and for Mahomes earring, I used a gold, hook. So when you're doing your favorite sports person, you do whatever you want, whoever you want. If you've seen some of my shorts, I also have done rappers, or a rapper, which was Big Boogie. And that was the first time me trying to do earrings like that. So yeah, this is how it turned out. They turned out really, really cute, except for that one mistake. So if you catch the mistake, leave it in the comments, and I hope you enjoy.